Hello and welcome to Blood and Wine, the final DLC for The Witcher, the end of our series playthrough. And you may notice we're wearing some very snazzy armor. We are wearing the Witcher armor, all set out, all the woven armor. That's fantastic. We also have our silver sword and our steel sword, so we're all woven armored up. And if we go and check our character, we have a nice new green build. Now, of course, you will have seen this if you watched the previous video, or the previous 3 videos where we went and got everything. But yeah, we also have a few extra things. We're kind of over the number of points we need, but we have things like Strong Back that we can switch into if we need extra inventory space. We have some that if we're going to take a lot of potions, we can have. But yeah, basically, this is what we have. This is our current setup. We also have, you may notice, 3,000 more health than previously. That's pretty good. And we've got a build that really uses bombs quite well, which I think is going to be fun. Anyway, we are going to head off. We are going to head down here to meet the knights from Toussaint in Holloway. So, we'll head to the Stonecutter settlement and see what we've got going on there. I think this is the only quest we've got for Toussaint, but I will double check. Yes, this is our only quest. Envoys, Wineboys.
Suffered enough, planter.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look.
Get out!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher. Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Okay, well, I'll help you with the bandits, no problem.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They's a coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
That's a nice meal.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular Punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off before we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Yeah, we're not gonna tell them to heed his advice. We're wanting to fight.
Seems to me they're unmoved.
You tried, my friend.
We've talked enough. I challenge you all to combat. By my honor, for Toussaint.
For Beauclair, by the crane, defend yourselves, harlots bloods.
Oh yeah, these guys aren't lasting any time at all. I love our new build. I don't even need to move. How you guys doing over there? Oh, it's so good.
Kill him! Strip him, then dump him in a ditch!
Right. Right, one left.
Mistake.
Oh, there's some over there actually. Never mind.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
It is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Well, I don't know. Did she really say all of that, word for word?
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Yeah, they don't want us to bring Dandelion. Fair enough. So, tell me more about this beast.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses, the bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, Some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Ooh. Did you say tourney?
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
So, anybody try trapping the monster?
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
So, intelligent monster. Got it, that wields black magic.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect, but of this beast nothing is known, save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Alright, well, I've thought about it a long time. You know what? I think I'll take the contract.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you, yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Then post-haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
I was just thinking, of the rulers that we have taken contracts from, well, that would be Radovid and Foltest. They're both dead. That's not... that's 2 for 2 on deads. Emir's alive, I suppose. So it's 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
It's so bright and nice and colourful.
Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Oh. Practicing for the tourney, I'd assume. Never mind. That is a giant. Oh. That's a dead giant. Well done. Never mind. That is a very alive giant. With a weapon. Right. So, first things first, we'll get an achievement at the top of the screen, but we're not worried about that. First things first, we'll put on our Ongroid oil, which I think is around here. So we have superior Ongroid oil. Fantastic. Then, switch to Dancing Star, and we go wild.
Guillaume, watch out!
I swore I'd kill a monster.
That didn't do anything.
All for one and one for all!
Grape Shot did something. I think I know which one I want to use against it. I want to use our Northern Wind. That is fantastic. Switch on to our super. Oh my god, it's got a whirlwind attack. That's what I was looking for, the crit on it.
Attack!
Didn't really want to try Axe here. I thought I was on Quen. Right, Dancing Star. There are a lot of dead sheep, and I think we're probably the cause of most of it. Bomb again. Roll. Roll. Okay, switch to Northern Wind. Go for the kill. Goliath is dead.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
How did Giant wind up here?
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
Lady of the Lake, huh? I mean, we've met her once. I wonder whether that's going to come up. Anyway, I'll gladly take the trophy, and you did well.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Tucson, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Sounds like a plan. Alright. That was an entrance here. Definitely grab all that. Need to heal up a little bit. We have a chat. Milton?
Such good fortune you found us.
Yeah. I mean, you came looking for me, but, you know, good fortune. I was seeing if there was any remains of the sheep that we murdered. Oh, there they are. No. Okay. Show me where the, place where the body was found.
Run, Roach.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
I've sweat dripping down my palm.
It's so nice here. So bright. Like, after spending a little bit of time in Velen and coming here, it's just the contrast. I love it.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Alright. It does actually look a little bit like a fairy tale. As in, you know, that kind of same color palette you'll see in one of those books. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's see the gruesome side of it.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Okay.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Like that fish. It's an important clue.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Okay.
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Okay. There are some drowners along there. Don't need to worry about them too much, though. There's something over there.
Got guests. Careful.
Alright. Oh, wow. They're kind of almost upgraded drowners.
For the glory
I like
of her
the
grace,
music.
I shall make pate of you.
Oh, I'm out of casts. Or, like, of bombs. There we go. Oh, very important. Use the right oil. I mean, we don't have a lot of attack damage anymore, so gotta focus on the things we do have, which is potions and oils. I mean, we also have a lot of health, but there's not really a lot of ways of using that. Oh, it explodes. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that looks like it'll hurt. Oh yeah, these are upgraded rock fiends. Okay, that look like drowners.
I will fell you all, or my
Hey.
name is not Milton the Pirate.
Yeah. Oh no, these are attacking like rock fiends now that I look at it. Okay, that's fine. What I do like is that they look much different than the ones that we've seen so far. I'm hoping that we're getting more monsters again, because I like that a lot from Hearts of Stone. Like, just a few extra monsters they added in really added to it a lot. One more over here. We got a few hits in before it came up. Okay, back off. I didn't need to reactivate Thunderbolt, but I did anyway, apparently. Okay. We can get round this cart. Try and knock him into Milton. Alright.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Okay. Grab the loot from them. So there was these bits over here.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Okay, so it comes in this way.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Okay. So, oh yeah, that'll be it there then.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
Okay. So there's
Gonna
multiple
dive
ones
in,
here.
make sure they didn't miss anything.
There might be more over this way as well that we might be able to see. Perhaps. Or some more in this area? How about the net itself?
Nets were attached here.
Yeah, I think they probably worked that one out.
Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere.
Okay. Probably gonna bury it or something. I'd imagine. We got here. Jug. Well, that's not the most impressive thing ever. Some shoes. Okay. Linen. A spoon. Alright. What else do we got? Handkerchief monogrammed. Was that LLC? I'll double check that. DLC. A nobleman's
A
accessory.
noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
Oh, there's nothing else here. It's just... Right, that's fine. Can we go up? Right, that's okay. Yeah, I want to have a look at these boots. We've got a sword that's too high level for us. And boots that are also, like, not good enough. I did see that thing... did you see our Witcher symbol is bouncing a lot here? See if I can get that to reappear. That usually means that there's something magical around. Let's see if that'll pop up again. Nope. It's not popping up again. Must have just been a one-off thing. Okay, head back to shore. Speak to Milton. See where he wants us to go next.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen. Which direction they took. We should ask there.
Oh. Wonder who that is.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
Okay, and I found this handkerchief.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Perfect. It's a shame we lose Milton, but that's fine. Oh, you walking? Okay. That's fine, we'll walk. Yes.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Yes, of course he does.
Best cure for the beast. A witcher.
Yes,
A
exactly.
watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Hey, slow down, Milton.
To tend to the beast. A killer from the north, they say.
What? With no lads brave enough?
Of course we have, but bravery's not enough against the beast. It wields dark powers. That calls for a witcher. Or a mage.
A Witcher is what you got. I like this shot. Like the bits at the back almost look painting-like. That's lovely. Alright, anyway.
Ooh.
Let's hit. Ooh. Yeah, we'll head in first. But there is a notice
By
board.
my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyren. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyren in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Well, I'm Geralt.
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyren.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
The sky was red. Then what?
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Okay. So, bulging eyes, tongue out, drowned? Poisoned? Okay. Where'd they take the body?
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that?
That's
Woman
a
who just
sorceress.
left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Okay. Now, why did I say she was a sorceress? Well, what you didn't see was that my controller vibrated every time she appeared. Now, the controller vibrating means your medallion is vibrating. Medallion vibrates for 2 things. Magic or monsters. So she's one of 2 things. She's either magic, so a sorceress, or some kind of witch, or she's a vampire. Which is also extremely possible as we didn't see her come in. If we didn't see her come in, that would imply that she's the same as the thing that we're hunting. She's the same as the beast, the same type of thing. I've got my eye on her. So, folks are saying that the beast's divine punishment.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
What else do people say about the beast?
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
Okay, well, I'll examine the body.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
All right. Well, we've got that done. And I think that it might be time to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I am super excited to explore all of this new land, and I will see you next time. Although, wait a second. Before I do, what size of book does the person here have? Look at it's massive. What kind? That must be like 3 times size text. Let's have a look here. Yeah, that writing is huge. I suppose it's handwritten. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.